What a game! That is how to come back from a goal down. Remember, in the first leg, Fulham did the same thing to Chelsea. Chelsea led by a goal to nil. By the end of the game, they won by 2 goals to nil at Stamford Bridge. And this time, Chelsea have inflicted the same thing to Fulham at the Craven Cottage. Game ended 2 goals to 1. Fantastic result for Chelsea that ensures they return to 5th on the log of the Premier League and still have a fighting chance to qualify for the Champions League next season. What a game! This was an exciting game. Enzo Maresca was so excited because he knew his job was on the line. I mean, this was a game that Chelsea needed to win, and I was really impressed by just how well this team played. Fulham inflicted similar result to Chelsea. Last time these two teams played in December, the game ended by 2 goals to 1, but this time at Craven Cottage, Chelsea ensured the game did not end in that same way. I was so excited because Chelsea played really well. Cole Palmer, he's just trying to find his form, he's just trying to find his footing, but he's still struggling to really have a say on the game. While the equalizer came after he moved to the ball in the middle, then he sent the ball to the right for Enzo, who brought it back for the fantastic Neto, who hit the ball really well, and that ball really flew into the back of the net. The goalkeeper, Leno, had no choice. He just could not stop that fantastic ball from getting into the back of the net. The Chelsea fans were excited. Everyone was elated, having scored that really interesting, important goal for the Blues in the Champions League race, you might say. So this was a lovely result for the goal scorers, Tyrique George and Pedro Neto. Tyrique George has gradually showed the Chelsea hierarchy that they can actually depend on the youngsters. Chelsea have gotten too used to buying a lot of players from outside England, trying to bring in youngsters, but he's one youngster, him and Achbong, who have shown that they have good quality, and if they're integrated really well, they can actually show and take a good place in the league. Who knows, even if they're not staying in Chelsea next season, they should go on a good loan and then come back to the team to show that they are here to stay. And for Pedro Neto, Chelsea have expected this type of goals. We've seen a lot of similar goals when he played for Wolves. He's scored crackers for Wolverhampton Wanderers. So we've expected this type of goals that would shock you, similar to what he scored against Arsenal. Goals that will show the kind of quality he has, and that was what we saw today. That goal was really, really fantastic. It was arguably one of Chelsea's goal of the season, if you ask me. So congratulations once more to the Blues. They are now in the top 5, pending when Nottingham Forest will play. Hopefully they don't win to ensure that Chelsea stays in the top 5 and have a fighting chance for the Champions League next season. Fantastic result for Chelsea. Chelsea should continue to march on, win the Conference League, at least have a fighting chance of being in the Europa League, and also qualify for the Champions League, because that's where the Blues would make the money going forward. Enzo Maresca, there's still a lot of work he needs to do, but the second half, Chelsea played really well, changing the back line to 3 at the back and then shuffling the midfield a little bit, taking off Jackson, who was wasteful in the game, changed the game. So I hope this is the start of more to come for the Blues. What's your thoughts? How do you feel the Chelsea team played? Blues? Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Your comments are expected.